What is up, everybody? It is Last Dragon from GameHunters. We've got Vaas, we've got May, we've got Blackbeard, we got everybody today.
Hey!
So we're so excited to have you guys join us tonight. We were just talking about this pre-show. This is the most giveaways that GameHunters has ever given away. Huge kudos to May for hooking all of these things up, because she is the true puppet master. We know she is. She is the queen bee, the one who we love. And yeah, so May, why don't you introduce our first guest who is here to chat with us tonight?
Yep. The very first game that we'll be talking about today, guys, is we call Legends of Inari. Pokemon Go meets gaming, guys. So we got which is Lenopix, and he's gonna talk us through what this game is all about. So Lenopix.
Cool. Yeah, nice to meet everyone. I think we could start off with the trailer. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, that sounds great. As soon as I can get... Hold on. I got a problem here.
And that's
trying to get back into Restream. Ew. Talk a little bit about it while I try to work through the issues.
So Legends of Inari is a creature collection RPG. I would say it's really similar to Pokemon Go without any of like the exercise. So when you start off in the game, you're gonna start off level 1. You won't have anything, and you'll be catching a lot of like the basic creatures. But there's gonna be a lot of progression involved. For example, you might get gold, you might get experience. You're gonna level up, and as you progress, you'll slowly get better rigs, better bait to hunt better creatures. So that's probably going to be the core game loop that we're going to have in our launch. So we're launching our Alpha Pass sale. So that's our kind of like our pass to play the game. Our sale is next Sunday at 9 p.m. EST.
Yep.
And you can find more information at legendsofvenari.com. And we have a waitlist that will be available, but you'll probably have to do some kind of contest to enter. So probably check out our Discord. We have quite a few like waitlist spots available. Just stay active, and you can probably get into our waitlist. So that's
May, do you want to go ahead and post that real quick and show the Discord link? And I've got that trailer, so let's go ahead and play that, and we'll go from there.
Sure. Yes.
That is super cool. That is really cool. We love that thing, man.
Yeah. So
very good job.
Whatever you see there, that's probably what you're gonna see come late November when we launch our game. So yeah, a lot of cool creatures to collect. It's just scratching the surface. We really want to focus on the creature collection aspect first. So we have quite I would say every week there'll be some kind of like exclusive event, for example, events, for example, like factions, and a couple other kind of like sneak peeks. But yeah, just like
the question is,
is this
gonna be is this on chain, off chain?
Yeah,
Or what
yeah,
is
good question.
Legends
So
Inari?
we're thinking the gameplay is going to be completely off-chain. We really want our users to have like the best user experience possible. We did look into a lot of different layer 2 solutions, but we're thinking of the blockchain in terms of like a trading layer. So you can optionally mint your Veneri or any kind of like items as you want, if you want to trade them, and that's totally up to you. The alpha passes are also going to be NFTs as well. But yeah, for the most part, the gameplay, for example, catching the creatures, those are all going to be off-chain. So this also allows us to get easy access if we wanted to move to mobile, or if we want to move to like a desktop experience. This allows us to really easily, like without a wallet, allow anyone to play the game.
On what network is Legends Binary again?
Yeah, so it's probably going to be on the main chain, Ethereum. That's where the party's at, and that's probably where we're going to be.
That's where the gas is.
Yeah.
Gas word.
Well, that's super exciting, and I know there was a couple things you wanted us to show. So shall we show those leaks?
Yeah, sure. So probably no one has ever seen this leak yet, but yeah, let's show it.
So this is the first main page, and you guys can go here, which is not the leak. So here's the first one, though. This shows all of what they're about to do. If you want to join in the alpha, what is the cost?
Yeah, so the cost is 0.188 ETH for one alpha pass. So the alpha pass gets you into the game when we release it. So this is our sales page for our alpha pass. So as you can see, there's 3 different passes. They'll like turn around. We have 3 different factions: Tala, Azul, and Vestal. And there's a lot of like tidbits. For example, each faction has an exclusive Inari associated with it. So depending on which pass you buy, you might be able to earn a different kind of Veneri while you're playing the game. So this also introduces some kind of like tradability, right? For example, you might be in one faction, but you really want another faction's creature. So you probably do some kind of trading around to get those kinds of creatures. So it's not like, okay, you get one pass and then you can collect all the creatures. Other than that,
and then I know that you said that there's a buy button here too that you guys are working on. So nobody has seen this. This is the first leak that we've got for an epic stream that we've got going tonight, guys. We're so excited about it. Lenapix, do you want to talk a little bit about what you guys would like to do in regards to the community tonight for your giveaway?
Yeah, for
and how
sure.
we want to do that?
So we plan on giving away 6 alpha passes. We're probably going to give away 2 alpha passes of each faction.
For each.
So 2 Tala, 2 Vestal, and 2 Azul. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing for the giveaway. I think there's some like spinning going on.
I have been working in the background here furiously. I will show you. I have been working on everybody's favorite, the Wheel of Fun. Yay. And what I need to make sure is that if you guys are sitting in any of our channels right now other than English Voice in YGG, because I believe I have most of those people, I just need to see your name. So if you're watching, please and you do not see your name, let's go ahead and right now make sure that we've got your name in there. I see RK is there.
AC is missing.
Who else?
AC.
Well, I mean, we might as well just give it to AC now. Like, let's be real, guys. Goku is there. Who else? Anybody else we're missing?
I better be on that list.
Coda, I will get you right now.
I'm not on there.
If you're in this channel, you aren't part of the giveaway.
Okay. Fair enough. That's all good, man.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
I call right now, Meg Dyke.
Okay. 2 Pop-Tarts. I never thought I would say that on a stream. Who else am I missing? Is Shin in here? I see Sue, Scrofan. You notice how everybody shows up really quick for, when there is a giveaway going on right now. So why doesn't everybody talk about their social right now? Lenapix, tell us, feel free to type in the chat. How can they follow you on Twitter? How can they follow the game updates as we're continuing to go through this?
Yeah. Let me just quickly show the links in the chat. But yeah, you can follow us on Discord. I'm sure it was in the chat earlier, but let me just quickly find our socials.
And
I think it's at Legends of Inari.
There too. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We all love follows. I mean, might as well start 11 minutes into the stream, shilling everybody. Chang Chong. I never thought I would say that either. Chong. Sus. I don't think I can say that. Suskro. Greenzo. And I think we're close. A-I-Z-S-A. Is there anybody else that we're missing? Make sure you ping us if you're missing on the list. I have a lot of names out there. If there's anything English text, I can make sure if I'm missing anybody, we can get you there. All right. So you want us... Oh, Alviona made it in the nick of time. If you're not here...
Do a countdown.
You cannot win. So... All right. So how many times am I spinning this wheel right here?
Just
you do.
You got Zyper on there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we doing all of the giveaways at once?
Yep, we're doing the giveaways for your stuff right now. So
yeah, you could do it 6 times then.
All right, 6 times it is. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun.
Let's go, let's go.
No! Did I call it? You guys don't understand. AC literally wins everything. AC is going to be removed from anything.
GG AC, congratulations. Lady Luck is definitely in your corner.
All right. Jeez, AC. All right, number 2.
DC again.
No, Aza, I got you.
Oh,
It's
Renzo. Renzo, I believe, is on Twitter.
So do we know which one of the passes are they gonna get?
Yeah, that was the first 2. So which 2 are those, Lino?
Yeah, sure.
Which
those will be the red one.
Those will be
go red, green, blue. Red, green, blue.
All right, so green is next. Here we go.
Green,
are we writing these down, everybody? Aza.
Nice.
Wins the green.
Go YGG1.
Okay, and here comes the second green.
Yep.
You the manager.
Wow.
Guy who wins.
Finally. Let's go, you.
All right, here we go. This is for the blues.
Boku!
All right, so that's the first blue, and here is the second blue. Oh, Crypto Discover!
That was close.
Congratulations! All right, so here are the winners, AC and Renzo.
Yep.
You both win red. Aza and Gayu, you both win green, and Boku and Crypto Discover, you win blue. So what is the best way for us to talk to these people?
Yeah, so if you give me your Ethereum addresses, I can get them to them ASAP.
So if you guys can just go ahead and ping May, we'll go ahead and coordinate through May.
Yep.
She's on the YGG English channel. So congratulations to all the winners. Lino, is there anything that you want to just kind of finish up with? Like anything that you want to share with us?
I should be good. Really just check up on our Discord. We're really active, and thank you for the opportunity once again.
Yeah, let's make sure that we get his Discord out there as well so everybody can see it. Guys, that was fantastic. Please, please, please make sure you're following Linopix and Legends of Inari on social because that was very, very generous giveaway that he just gave. And we cannot wait to have you back when we've got some gameplay. And you are going to join us again.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, we can't wait. And you got to come play some other games with us too.
For sure.
This is something we ask all the devs. What other games in all your free and spare time do you play right now?
Like any games right now, I mainly play League. It's
League of Legends?
Yep, League
of
Legends.
What rank are you in League?
I'm plat, so not that good.
That's not that bad, bro. You've made it past the gold grind.
Make it over silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What is your main lane that you play?
I'm a Swain one trick actually.
Are you?
So my Swain. So I just play support and mid.
Swain support.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. Let's give some love.
Thank you so much.
And Lino, please make sure you friend Fallen Corpse on Discord as well, because we definitely want to keep up with you and your project, and we're super excited about it. And
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being willing to join us tonight, and thank you so much for your generosity in the giveaways.
Of course. All right. Take care, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
All right, everybody. We are keeping this thing moving tonight.
Let's go.
No ACL
nice.
And Gohan, they have been working on something all week, and I want to throw it to No ACL really quick so he can talk about the giveaway that they have been doing this week in Rev Racing.
Oh, yeah. So
I love those corn braids, by the way.
Thank you. Okay, I said I do a hair reveal. Let's just do it quick.
Yeah.
That is a very sexy.
Nice.
I can't do that, guys. I don't know. It's not the same.
Can you do
All
it?
right.
It's not the same.
No chance, Dragon.
Back to the giveaway though. So we've got a treat for you guys. We've got 5 free races being given out, 5 vehicles as well, 2 of which are the exclusive YGG vehicles from the liquidity pool event that passed last month. So all you guys got to do, make sure you follow on Twitter, like the tweet, tag one friend, be in the Discord, and the giveaway takes place at the end. But me and Gohan have been grinding. Like, I just want to say, just a testament to YGG, how organic connections can be made, and you know, when they happen, we can work together to help everyone. And you know, me and Gohan, I got him on board with me. He was willing to grind. I sent him a car. We did a bunch of events, stacked up some free cars, worked together, and we're giving it back. So I hope you all are excited, ready to tear it up on the tracks, because it's a fun game.
So let's show a little bit of what Rev Racing is. For those of you that have not seen Rev Racing, No ACL and Gohan are kind of the OPs. Like, I gotta say, these guys are amazing. So I'm playing some of the stuff that No ACL sent me a little bit earlier. So why don't you walk us through it, No ACL?
Yeah, for sure. So what you see is the main menu here. You go to start a race at the event. That's from the home page. So once you click on the event, you get that screen, you load in, takes a moment. And that's like the Rev token, the token that's circling there. It's 5 tokens per race.
Oh.
They usually have events where they give away free races as well. So if you maximize those freebies and participate in the events where they give away free cars just for racing, you don't even have to place in the tops.
Nice.
You'll get rewards, right?
Even
So
if
this
you
is
don't
one of
win.
the sprints. Even if you don't win, they have races
Nice,
and
nice.
events where just for participating, you will be rewarded a free car. And yeah, that's what me and Gohan did. And some of those cars are from those events. This YGG car was from the liquidity pool, so you had to pool in to get it. It's exclusive, and yeah, we'll see who's lucky to take these two vehicles home.
We
I was
can't
really
believe
excited
that
when I
this
got
is
mine.
actually browser based. Like we keep talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
how in the world
Smooth.
did they make this thing browser based? It's insane.
Yeah, it's tough too.
You know, you can use the actual racing steering wheel too, like sim racing steering wheel with it. Like it's completely troller input and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can-
Have they added that now?
I didn't know that.
That's
I
been in
knew
it from the
early on
get-go.
when it was unavailable.
Yeah, it's
Really?
actually been from the get-go. So depending on what, I don't know if a PS5 controller will work, but I know an Xbox One controller works,
Okay.
and I know the actual
Yes.
Logitech's actual sim racing wheel works as well, which is pretty impressive.
I knew the
Nice.
controllers
I
work.
have
I didn't know about the
Thrustmaster
wheel.
one. Yeah, I have the
So that would
Thrustmaster
be
one.
super immersive, like the
Well,
arcade days.
the wheel is just another joystick, right? If you think about it, it's just remapping the inputs on it, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it works perfectly.
I
Yeah, if you
also
cut
have
on the
been
graph
watching
here, you
the
save some
shortcuts
time.
that he's been making, and I'm like,
There's
oh,
a
I
couple
gotta watch this a
shortcuts.
few times.
The recommendation is to not drift at all, but I wonder if you know how to live in Tokyo. I cannot help myself. I gotta have fun with it, man.
What were you
Be more
controlling
like-
it with? Were you using mouse and keyboard?
I use the keyboard, man. I
Telekinesis.
just use the AWSD and the space bar and the arrow.
Mm.
and
So
that's
there's
it.
the keyboard controls right there. AWSD. You can hit the space
My
bar
best
to
tip
hit your brake.
would be not to use the space bar and use S to brake because you have more stability, and always tap your left and right directionals to stabilize. And yeah, you'll get those turns a bit better than the space bar. Space bar causes you to slide out.
So talk to us really quick. Tell us exactly what needs to happen for this giveaway. It's happening at the end of the stream. We have
Right.
you have 5 cars that you're giving away.
5.
Right.
Yeah.
2
So
YGG
all you gotta
cars.
do, 2 YGG cars.
Yep.
The ambition vehicles and 3 other aspire vehicles that were collected from other sprint events over the course of the last few weeks. And that was the grind that me and Gohan were going hard at to get these rewards. But yeah, to be eligible for the rewards, make sure that you are a member of the YGG Discord and that you are there so you can DM me and we can work out the rewards afterwards. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you like the tweet and tag one friend. You can see that if you're in the Discord in the giveaways channel. And yeah, good luck to everyone.
So why don't you go ahead and give your Twitter account on the chat so that everybody who is not in the Discord right now, if you are not in the YGG Discord English voice channel, we recommend that you go there because that is where No ACL and Gohan are going to be to give this away. He has a Wheel of Fun, so that means that you have to make sure that you are a part of his Twitter, that you have followed all the rules. Say it one more time, No ACL, so that everybody knows the rules.
All right. So follow me on Twitter, like the tweet, tag a friend, be in the Discord, and that will get you on the Wheel of Fun. And you can enter all the way up until right before we start at the end. So I'm going to keep up to date with that. And also follow everyone else here. If you like, what we got to share with you and you want to be up to date on all of our interests, follow the team because we're always trying to give you the best of the best. So,
well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We're really excited. So that is going to happen at the very end of the stream, guys. So you do not want to miss it, and you have to be there to win. So Vaas also just went ahead and put that tweet in the the Twitch channel. And remember, be a YGG Discord member. Follow at no ACLS. but the O is a 0, not an O.
Right.
Yep.
Like
And
the
I'm
tweet,
checking.
tag
Gotta
a
do all the
friend.
steps.
So Mae-Zing has put that there, and so we should be good to go to send that out to everyone as well. And yeah, so we will see you guys a little bit later. And now what we want to do, guys, is we want to start getting the RUNE group in here because we're all super excited for that. We will see Gohan and No ACLS back in a little bit. Go ahead and start bringing everybody in. I see Maeve is here. While we're getting everybody in here, there's a few things that have happened this week, right? So let's talk about a few things that have happened. Vaas, why don't you start with the Axie news?
Okay, so I don't know if everyone knows about this or not, but there was this new SLP update where if your MMR is less than 800 in Axie, you wouldn't be able to get any SLP whatsoever. If it is daily claims or it could be adventure, I mean, it's absolutely no SLP whatsoever. So if you are an Axie Infinity player or a scholar, make sure you get those MMR up because it's not enforced yet, but it's going to get enforced in 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big one. I know that there's a lot of the Twitter sphere kind of blew up over it. You know, there's just, I know that there's opposing viewpoints in regards to it, right? Fallen, what's your take on it? What are you thinking about it?
Honestly, again, like, I see both sides of it. You know, it's kind of bad for people that have really crappy teams or scholars that aren't necessarily, you know, pushing through the best scholar teams to their scholars there. YGG, it's not really going to be a problem. We have pretty competitive Axies that we give out for scholarships. My scholarship personally too. Again, very competitive Axies. Just because again we want our people to do there. I think again, it's not as big a deal. Like Axie has also talked about doing their card revamp too, and making a lot of these Axies that are floor Axies that aren't competitive more competitive as well. So again, Axie's been very good at calculating the market and actually making moves. Again, they get a lot of backlash, but over the time period, they end up being the right moves. So I have a lot of faith that this decision, you know, there's more than just what everybody's seeing on the surface.
Yeah.
So we're starting to see people come in here from RUNE as well, but we just want to make sure we would be remiss if we did not talk about Thetan Arena.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Thetan Arena is taking the world by storm right now. Let's look at what May has to share with us in regards to Thetan.
Yeah, so if you look if you have been seeing around, you know, the post about Titan Arena's ongoing open beta, I don't think you can access it now. They're closed. They have closed it down. But if you would like to check out what Titan Arena is all about, you can check on playtoearn.net. We got now a trending page, which you would see like who's the most viewed or most searched game right now. So top 1 is Titan Arena. Top 2 is Plant versus Undead. Top 3 is Crypto. So Titan Arena is playable on mobile now, Google Play, on iOS as well. And it's really a really immersive game. Like we've been playing it every
We've been
night
playing it
now.
nonstop. Yeah, there's no doubt. So
and what's good about their open beta now is you can purchase heroes. You can trade them in their marketplace. So everything now is you can go play around with their like with their marketplace and all that stuff. So if you can check it out, do check out Titan Arena. Or if you couldn't get whole open beta, you might want to check out Hero Strike, which is also available on Google Play and App Store. So get a hang of the game.
We're actually talking about doing we're actually talking about doing a specific stream early in the week before the open beta closes.
Yep.
I happen to be going out of town. It is my 10-year wedding anniversary. So I'm going to be out of town this week. But as soon as I get back, I think that we're going to do a quick stream, probably Friday in North America, Saturday morning in SGT. So we're pretty excited about what we're seeing with Thetan Arena. But let's talk about RUNE, guys. It's time to talk about RUNE.
All right.
Panda is here. Blackbeard is here. Oh my goodness, Panda. I mean, I love you, but I hate you. I just need you to know that you are an absolute boss when it comes to this game.
I used to be #1 at NA till he came around.
Oh.
Panda has shown us all how to play. Usually it's by spilling our dragon blood all over the place.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going on, man? Maeve is here with us as well. So we are going to talk a whole bunch of RUNE tonight. I know that we've talked about some giveaways for RUNE as well. Let's just start, though, with where's RUNE at? We haven't seen you guys for a few weeks. So what's coming out? What is out now from when we saw you last? And share with us. Maeve, why don't you start it off?
He doesn't have mic permissions.
She said mic permissions. Nobody doesn't have mic permissions.
It might be something you have to enable in your browser.
Yeah,
he is not. He's not blocked.
Yeah, you got to enable in your browser. Maybe refresh and then accept the mic permissions when it pops up.
Blackbeard, why don't you go ahead and start with us? Tell us where we're at. First off, let me just give a shout out to Blackbeard. Blackbeard the pirate comes and plays games with us like every night. He is awesome.
Even in LOK.
We're sucking him into Blancos. We're sucking him into everything.
Oh, yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
The pirate joins us all the time. So why don't you go ahead and start from there, Blackbeard?
Yeah, man. We've been definitely a lot of improvements have come to RUNE since the last time we've streamed as far as just the smoothness of gameplay. There's a desktop app now. Last time it was only on the web. A lot of new animations. There are new drops occurring in the game. So now there's RUNE Guardian eggs, which are the pets of the RUNE universe. Their eggs are dropping as random drops. There's trinkets, which you can equip your character with for bonuses. Those are dropping as random drops. And actually, the RUNE token itself is dropping randomly. Someone picked up 2 whole RUNE token from a single drop the other day. That's like $400. So a lot of updates there with evolution. There are geared servers being worked on. There's harder areas. There's going to be a hell zone for the better players to earn higher rewards and fight against each other. And then also there's been a lot of work on the next game, which is RUNE Infinite. And that's going to be a PvP brawler that's I'm really looking forward to that one. I mean, you're going to be able to have your characters use all sorts of different skills. It's a little 2D PvP action brawler. Let's see. For some reason, Maev isn't. His microphone's not working here. But he says Guardians twice per day, 70% chance magical. Oh, Vaas is your volume's way high.
Oh, okay.
But hey, now you have the ability to change that in the game.
Yeah, you can mute that in the game now, even. Maev says that 70% chance magical, 20% chance rare, 9% chance epic, 1% chance mythic for the Guardians, and same chances for the trinkets. Those are actually the perfection percentages of the items. So the mythic items have 100% perfection, meaning they have the highest rolls of those particular items. And all these items right now, they have usage within the yield farms, the RUNE raids.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike's here. All right.
Hey.
Let him
Guys,
talk
good to
about
be here
this.
with you guys. Yep, as Blackbeard was saying, we have now random drops in Rune Evolution containing our trinkets, which is going to be released in a couple of weeks. And then we're also dropping rune tokens, so it's drop once a week. So at the current value, one rune token is around $200, and the maximum that you could get is up to 10 rune tokens. So if we calculate the value, it's around $2,000 for a single drop in 1 week. And there's also guardian eggs that is dropped with random rarities, which are the pets, and they will be they would be used to replace the dragons that you're using in Rune Evolution.
Incredible. I mean, we're crazy excited. I know that I was telling Blackbeard the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, the game is so simple, but it's just like, it's so much fun. Like, I absolutely love it. So we're gonna go ahead and get some gameplay going as well tonight, guys.
Hey, before we get started on the game, Maya, should I show them some of the Infinite leaks?
Yeah, so an important update that you guys should know is just Rune is going to release a new token. It's not actually a new token, but it's actually breaking its main token into 10,000s. So, because we are aware that Rune only has 19,300 as its supply, but since people are thinking that it's high, and it's a common pain point of our new investors, we would be breaking the Rune tokens into 1 to 10,000. So we're gonna call that token Rune shards, and it's what we're going to use for listing in major exchanges. Right now, we are currently in talks with different investors, and I would just like you guys to know that its first audit has been completed with R&D, and we're also getting audited by Certic, which should be over within 2 to 3 weeks.
Well, that's amazing. Like we're playing Rune all the time. I know no ACL.
I've had my run-ins with Panda. Oh.
Panda.
It's good to finally
absolutely
meet you,
wrecks
man.
us.
I didn't know you guys were
and we
playing
love
the
it.
game.
It's great. It's great.
Oh, man.
There's going to be a lot of
hey Panda, you're a legend in YGG already
You're a
because
legend,
you've
man.
been whooping
Legend,
everyone's
Panda. We
butts.
all know who you are. And we absolutely love playing against you. I was actually telling Blackbeard the other day, what I really love is that when the game has more people that come into it, you start seeing the wall come down. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it scales for you. That's fantastic. That was super fun the other day when I noticed that. So
Yeah. All the little things. That's been great.
the other part is that we've started playing. I know that you guys have an actual app now that we can download on our PCs itself, and that's amazing. It's running super smooth for me. Is there anything you want to say about that, Maev?
Yeah, regarding the app, it's because before every version we're downloading it and they're replacing it, and now Vinci just made a patcher wherein you no longer have to do the updates; it would automatically update the app, and including with the PC app, we would be releasing a mobile support, so it would be available in Android and iOS. Basically, it would be Android first before iOS.
Nice.
That's great. That's great. Even though I play on iOS, so
Me too. But I've tested it before in iOS, and it was working. It's not that smooth, but it is playable, and we're a lot of us are looking forward to play it in mobile. And
I think this is going to be an amazing mobile game. Quite honestly, like this is something that
I could
would
assure
grab.
you that in terms of graphics, what you're seeing right now is pretty low resolution. But we have a 2D artist working on improvements of Rune Evolution. Even now, we already have a new sprite for the dragons, which is
awesome.
because basically I was the one who created the dragons, but I'm not a professional 2D artist, so we've already hired a 2D artist to work on the sprites as well as the rune guardians. So
That's amazing.
in terms of pets, the design is already completed. We're just waiting for the launch.
Ooh, did you see
So-
that blood splatter right there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually me right there.
Look how
Um,
bloody
I
that
also
left side of
noticed
the map
that if
is.
you can,
A
if you
bloodbath
can
over
kind
there.
of get Panda, why don't you tell us a few of your tips and tricks? Like, first off, how long have you been playing?
All right, so I think I started playing the game maybe about 2 months ago, and like you touched on before, the best part about this game is that it's so easy to pick up, but there is a decent amount of deaths in it as well. So I think if you're just starting off in the game, I think one of the most important things you have to know that isn't directly explained to you is that different sprites give different amounts of evolution, and that changes every single game. So for me, at least, the first thing I like to do every single game is pick up every one of the sprites, see how much they give, and then keep that in my mind for the rest of the game. And outside of that, you got to know what the game modes are. And yeah, I mean, outside of that, it comes with experience. You know, the more you play, the more you get used to the mechanics, you get a feel for the game, and yeah.
One of the things that I love about your guys' dev team is I remember the day after you guys came the last time, and we reached out to you again, and we're like, there's a few of us that are playing this, and we're really struggling. What I love, I wish that honestly all dev teams were kind of like you guys. Like, all of a sudden, Maev brings Blackbeard, he brings a whole bunch of other people to kind of explain it to us further. The biggest thing that we didn't know was that there's actually different game modes that are happening. Can you explain that a little bit to us, Panda?
Yeah, so every single game mode, it starts, every single round, it starts off with a different game mode. And some game modes, you want to be killing other players. Some game modes, you actually don't want to be killing other players. At the start of every game mode, if you get into the game, there'll be a brief message explaining to you what the game mode is. And you can also look on the bottom right-hand corner. It details the amount of points that you get for different actions. So in this game mode, it's basically just standard, but the camera is zoomed out more. You get 1 point per evolve, 20 points per kill. So obviously the main focus of this game mode is basically just getting kills, right? And getting sprites and picking up orbs after you kill somebody. There's no other hidden mechanics in this game mode, but in some of the other ones, you'll see that you want to be evolving a lot, or you'll want to be running into other players to kill them to decrease their score.
So that's one of the things I wanted to mention tonight as well. Guys, this is GameHunters, and we are not like normal AMAs and bringing the devs and stuff like that. We want you guys to play with us tonight. So this is what we're in right now. If you go to rune.game, and it costs essentially $20, right?
$40.
$40 to play. Those of you that are on the Binance Smart Chain, those of you that are not in the United States, do not have a hard time getting into it at all. I always have to complain about it.
It's important to note. It's important to note that your character actually gives you access to all the games in the RUNE platform. So once you have a character, you'll be able to use it in RUNE Infinite, Arcane Sanctuary. You can use it in the RUNE raids. And when you're playing Evolution, the rewards you can earn are basically unlimited. So you can earn your return on investment back and then just keep going. And as of right now, we're asking the community about whether they want to be able to claim their rewards themselves and pay the gas fee, or wait until they've obtained over 5 of a rune and get it automatically sent to them and we pay the gas fee. So that's a little poll.
Yeah,
it's a little poll right now because a lot of people didn't want to wait for rewards to accumulate, but it ends up costing a lot in gas fees to send all those rewards out, So right now our policy is to wait until after 5 of a rune has been accumulated, and then they're sent weekly, any rune that you've obtained over 5. So we're still working on the reward system as far as a more elegant style. But yeah, that leads into me showing a clip from the next upcoming game, which is RUNE Infinite. So if you guys want to check that out, then we can start on RUNE. Just a little short clip just to get your, appetite wet for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Share your screen and we'll throw that up front. Yep, there you are. And we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the first leak of the night.
So this is a very early leak, and this is some of the first skills acquired. But this is a PvP brawler called RUNE Infinite. Here, let me get my play button going.
Give me like a Zelda vibe right now.
Yeah, and so you can select your skills. You can see them selecting them right here.
So everybody is kind of like a knight. Is that what it is?
No, it's your actual character from the game. This is the assassin character. This is the Blade Master character. So yeah, your character from the game is the actual one you're using here, and all of the equipment, it's going to be geared servers by default. So whatever your equipment is, will give you the actual skills and the bonuses in RUNE Infinite. So your character gets equipped, and those items you equip give you bonuses and skills within all the games.
That's absolutely incredible. That's super cool.
Let me see, just one more here.
How long until we think that this? How long till you guys think till this one is released?
This is Q4, right, Maev? Like
yeah,
December?
it's Q4, and our release should be in December.
Nice.
And speaking of geared servers, we have our Rune Master or Rune Word Master here, Ikarta. He's the one who's creating the rune word. So if you guys have questions regarding items or how it works in Rune, it'd be the best one to answer those. So, yep.
Well, Ikarta, why don't we just go ahead and switch over to you as well? So we've seen leaks now of the next piece that's coming out. Let's switch over to you now. And why don't you share with us a little bit about what you do with Rune? And yes, Ikarta is alive. He is here in the flesh. So,
hey, me and him, before Panda came, me and him were whooping everyone's butts on NA, and now it's like we can't even compete anymore.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if the leaderboard would update, maybe I have the highest win rate now because I quit well, I didn't quit. I just ran out of time to play like a few weeks ago. So I'm still like pretty high, even though with Panda on the scene, I'd be, struggling quite a bit more. Yeah, so I guess, what would you like to ask me? Sorry.
Why don't you go ahead and start with a little bit about what you do for Rune and what it is that the Rune words do for us. If you want to share your screen a little bit and show us exactly what Rune words are, how they work for everybody, and go from there.
Sure. So rune words are essentially the items that are going to be used in all of the games. You can think of them, I mean, they're inspired by Diablo 2 items, rune words, which were created with a combination of different runes that you were socketing into items and using in a transmutation cube. So the general idea is that rune words are things you create with the cryptocurrency that you farm, win in games, and they are essentially used to enhance your experience in those games by providing you with a variety of different skills and different mechanics and stuff. So basically, these are things that okay, cool. Right, so this is our rune word list. These are the runes that have been released currently, at least the ones that were publicly released. We do have a couple that were kind of shadow released. We like to do that and reveal them via we reveal them via Easter eggs. And if you kind of know where to look, we're developing ways to like hide them from people who know how to scour code and read the blockchain and stuff like that. But that hasn't quite happened yet. So if you know where to look, you can find them. But our intention is to kind of involve the community in finding these recipes rather than just provide them up front all the time. But yeah, so rune words are essentially, again, things that you craft using the tokens that you've acquired through the ecosystem. They provide you with a different set of attributes for every game that Rune has and will release, as well as any third parties that would intend to use this system and these NFTs for their own games. Basically, the idea is that they are randomly rolled, so you know, you have a chance of getting a mythic, which is a perfect item, 100%, or, you know, a 0%, the converse of that. I've had a couple of those, but I've also had a couple of mythics. I'm kind of addicted to crafting, so it kind of
So
fits
you
that I'm a
get-
reward master now.
Can you poke it? Can you purchase these tokens, or can you only get them through collecting them in the game?
You can definitely purchase them, but it's probably easier for most people to play the game since the barrier of entry there is very low. Not everyone has the capital to throw around to buy a bunch of runes. So in that way, we're trying to like open the door for people with less means to come into the ecosystem to make rune words and potentially sell them for profit. Basically, receive some utility for the gameplay that they've provided in the competition.
That's great. That's great. And these are specifically going to be used in the game that Blackbeard just showed us, right? In Infinite.
They're going to be used in all the games.
Oh yeah, all the games. So they'll be used in Evolution upcoming as well, and Infinite. Infinite, they are probably going to be more tightly integrated. Like you will have more distinct mechanics associated with each rune word than Evolution, at least at the outset, because Infinite's just going to be a more complex game in terms of the mechanics. But Evolution will evolve over time. Like we will make it so that there are different maps with different avatars that you'd be able to use skills in those maps. Basically, yeah, the best players will end up in the most difficult areas with the most complex mechanics. But Infinite itself is definitely, we have grander designs. It's the second game, just like we have grander designs than Infinite in terms of Sanctuary. So we're kind of like using each game as a learning experience to build the next one.
That's great.
But yeah, Infinite. So we haven't like completely finalized a meta yet, but essentially it's going to be kind of like a trading card game in the sense that your items are like different cards you have in your deck, and they provide you with different mechanics and abilities. So your character is really defined by your equipment. You'll basically have skills attached to the weapons, and that will define how you attack the other person. And we're trying to basically make each weapon as distinct as possible, given dev constraints and stuff like that. But we're hoping that essentially it provides a really like dynamic gameplay experience for people, where you have a build that potentially is really good for you to play, but there are weaknesses to it, and other people can exploit that if they build toward it. And it's a constant game of kind of like finding the best meta, and as well as keeping it balanced, so there isn't necessarily one that's just universally better than the others. Yeah, sorry for rambling. I kind of do that.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. So we're really looking forward to seeing these things come into play a lot more. And I know that crafting is something that Blackbeard talks to us about all the time as well.
I'm addicted
once again,
to it
guys,
too, just like he said.
Yeah, he loves it. Once again, everybody, just so you're aware, we are on the North America server right now. There's no ACL playing, trying to survive against Panda.
I got 3 runes this time.
Okay, I'm getting on right now.
Everybody who wants to join us in the room tonight, everybody needs to join the North America server as we play, because that is the whole point of Game Hunters, is to play the games as well as talk to the devs. Maeve, how long would you say until we see the third game? Like, are we talking end of next year? Like, what are you thinking?
Okay, so the third game, its development will start in next year. So I actually don't have the exact timeline, but probably by the end of before 2022 ends. I would just like to mention that our owner Binley is currently in YGG's English voice chat, and I guess Binzi, I'm not sure if you could hear me. Maybe you could answer that one. when will
Well, we can
have,
also bring Binzi in here if Binzi wants to
Yeah.
join.
Binzi stays anonymous, so actually we don't know whether
Okay.
Binzi's male. If he, yeah.
Fair enough. So if you guys have any questions for Binzi at all, make sure that you throw it in that English voice text that is right above the English voice in the YGG chat. So we are right now getting everybody possible. I want to see everybody get into rune.game, and I want to see you guys drop that left barrier because, we're always here for a little bit of a stress test, see how things can go.
Yeah, let's fucking go. That's when the game
2 a.m.
starts.
Pop Tart says, in Binzi we trust. That is true.
True. Yeah, baby.
How long have you guys been developing for Maev?
There we go. The barrier dropped. That's when the game starts.
There it goes. Go ahead and share yours too, Panda. It's no big deal.
Panda starved. I saw on the side right now. It said Panda starved.
Yep. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Rune started around March 28th. It was a fair launch, and around 10,000 Rune tokens were locked in a smart contract for 5 years, and then liquidity farming started around April 2nd. So all the runes they began from as rewards for yield farms before we started creating the games. So that's the only way to acquire the runes. And once the rune has been farmed, they will never be minted again.
It's awesome.
So right now we're already in the 23rd token, and we will not be re-releasing those tokens. And once all those tokens has been minted, it would serve as the start for our main game, which is Rune Sanctuary, which is a 3D MMORPG. So I know a lot of you guys are curious on what it would look like. Right now we're only developing the concept art for Rune Sanctuary. And in terms of graphics, according to Binzi, our target would be it would look like somewhat like Diablo 4 or Lost Ark.
Okay. So you're there's going to be major. I mean, this is the concept right now of the game. I didn't know you could sit there, Panda, like that. That's cool.
Oh yeah, you can sit there in reverse evolve mode to hover over the orbs.
Yeah,
I
so that's where
there's like a Poseidon or some type of what is this, a pit on the far left side when this opens up?
The far left side is when the game gets good, because there's a ton of.
Oh, here's Panda in first.
Like an underwater volcano with somebody else.
Yeah. What's up with the right side though? I noticed there's kind of like an invisible wall there.
Yeah, to the right side of the map and the top of the map, there's an invisible wall because that's just the boundary of the play area.
Okay. When you're collecting sprites, Panda, do you follow like a pattern? Like, does that help you, or what is it? Like, do you have a certain way that you do it, or are you just looking for clusters and that's it?
It really just depends. I think a lot of the game, once you put a few hours into it, you start you start wanting to path in a way so that you get all the sprites, but you also deny other people from getting it. So it really depends on where I see where everyone else is. If someone is maybe below me, I'll pick up the sprites from the bottom and go upwards so that they don't have the chance to get it.
Okay. I know one of the things that NoACL has said that he has done quite a bit is he has he'll sit there and just try and farm the runes. What do you guys say about that? Is that a good?
That's a play style. A lot of people do that, and I mean, if it's hard to actually win games, that can definitely be a way to accumulate rune tokens. Or I only
try to win when Panda's not in the game. If he's there, I automatically just farm runes. I fly around and try to get runes.
Hey, farming runes is really good right now. You might get one of the lucky rune drops. It's you can get $200 to $2,000. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
have you gotten any major rune drop yet? That's the other question.
I have not gotten anything.
Not yet. No, I'm still trying to get one
seen anything.
of any rune. I'm close. I'm at like 0.9 on one of them, so almost.
The fuller the servers are, the more rewards are divvied out. So when you have completely full servers, the rewards are 0.08 rune per victory. And then also it's important to note that the rewards are given out to the top 10. So the very first player gets 100%. Second player gets what is it, Maya? 35%? I forget
It's
the exact.
25% for the second,
25%.
and then 15% for the third, and then 5% onwards from fourth to the 10th place. By the
So-
way, regarding the sprites, I think it's a common thing. It's actually a hidden mechanic. The sprites actually gives different evolution points per game, depending on its color. So it's basically random. So maybe in this mode, the pink sprite gives the most evolution points, and the blue sprite gives the least evolution points. So it changes in every mode, and you would capitalize on that at the start of the game. Like
So you look for
try
the
each
pinks.
sprites and
Yeah.
which one gives the highest or the lowest, depending on the game mode, and use it to your advantage. So, for example, in a Let's Be Friends mode, you don't want to evolve to a higher form of dragon, and you would go ahead and look for the sprite that gives the lowest evolution points, and then once you've attained the score that you feel you are comfy in winning the game, all you do is going to eat the sprites which has the lowest evolution points, so it would keep you from evolving, and basically wins you the game in the end.
That's awesome.
So
How-
in this, I don't have myself named Blackbeard. I'm Lounge Act. So you see me trying to fight for first place right now.
Nice. Chroma.
Just so you-
I expect you to win or not go home, Blackbeard.
I
Win or
know.
don't go
Come
home.
on. Well, I mean, we do have Panda in here, so we're look. I took first. Come on.
There you go.
Come
Wow,
on.
nice.
I see you.
I just
How-
made it to number
how
3 at most.
What's the what is the maximum amount of dragons that you can have flying around in one of these?
I believe it's 30.
Have
Do
we
you
have we
max-
filled the server?
I think
It's
I've
gotta be
seen more
close.
than 30, but I don't know
Possibly
if there is a
more than-
max.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a max.
Yeah,
One of the people on Twitch just asked, how many DPI does Panda use? I want to be a pro player too.
so I actually play. If I play with mouse, I play I think 1,200 DPI with max window sensitivity. But there's actually I've been playing with controllers, so now I just
really?
play with controller. Yeah, this game works with
That's the
controller
key.
native input. Any controller that works on Steam should work with this game as well.
So you've been using controller the whole time, Panda?
Yeah, I've been using controller. I
Damn.
think ever since this version came
That's
out, ever
why.
since 1.6
That
came out, I'm a controller player. I think mouse is better, but for a few reasons, I prefer controller right now.
Interesting.
Panda just
So
gave away the new meta.
yeah, exactly. That's
No,
how
no, no,
Panda
no.
beats all of us.
Now we understand why it
I
happened.
saw it here first.
Time to get
Cyberverse.
controllers and beat him at his own game.
Eckhart, what is your
Controller.
favorite? What is your favorite game mode?
My favorite game mode. So I used to actually really like the reverse evolve and reverse friendly stuff,
yeah.
because it's a really weird thing, because people would cheat in it so often and I would still win, and I was like, it's all karmic. But now I mean, I enjoy the kind of simpler like deathmatch ones. They're faster, they're high intensity and stuff like that. Marco Polo is kind of fun too, because it's like super, twitchy. If you're just paying attention to the area that you're in, people just fly in and you have to like dodge, and yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to choose anything.
So, what do you
Rune
guys,
Zone.
Rune? Why don't you tell us what it is, like all the different modes? I know there's like 15 modes. I like the Fast Drake one too.
I like that. Straight.
What are the different modes that we have available?
Oh, is that a question for me?
Yeah, one of you guys in Rune. It doesn't matter who it is. What's your what are all the different modes that are available?
Gosh, it's been a bit since I've played, so if I'm missing any, someone else can step in. But we have evolution, so in that one, you're trying to evolve as rapidly as possible. It's good to try and ascertain like how much each sprite is giving you in that mode, and line up a bunch that will just barely evolve you, so you get a string of evolves, and you follow that same principle in reverse evolve. But in that mode, you're able to do it much faster, I believe.
Victory for Blackbeard.
There we go.
Dun, dun,
You get leader cap right after.
my
God, they
As
always
it feels
do.
bad, man.
Hey guys, this mode right here, after you win the previous match, you get nerfed to 90% speed, and when you die, you lose 75% of your points into your orb. Only the leader of the previous match, though. See, it's leader cap mode.
Oh, that's interesting. I was wondering.
This is my favorite to win the match. Like if I was to win right now, that means I beat everybody with a nerfed character, which is a little sense of pride, you know.
Hey, what does the green gas sort of thing that like surrounds you? Is it like a stun?
No, that is either you're desyncing from the server, so it won't allow you to kill people, or you have died too many times and it is preventing you from feeding. So it's an anti-feed, and it's also representing desync.
Okay. Those that want to know the different kinds of modes that are out there on Rune right now, I just linked something as well on all of the channels from Mae-Zing, which is great. So it also, just so you guys are aware, I personally think that the browser, it works fine, but like right now, like use the app, download the app, play on the app.
It's so smooth on the app.
It's so much smoother.
Yeah. And remember, like we were saying, once you have a character, you can play as many times as you want. It doesn't cost any transaction fees to start the game. You can play for 18 hours straight if you want. No one's going to say anything. No one's going to get mad. You don't have any energy limit like you do in a lot of other NFT games.
Yep.
So, yeah, once you get your character, just grind. And then you can either choose to sell those runes or use those in crafting items. And who knows, maybe you'll get lucky. I've been able to sell items for 3 BNB before, so, you know.
Yeah, which is a lot.
Which was 15.
Right,
it was $1,500 at the time. I woke up in the morning and I was like, "Oh, hello there."
Yep.
I was saying that one digital item is worth more than my entire wardrobe in real life. You know.
Ella Spectator asks, "I didn't know anything about buffs on your dragon. What's that?"
There are no buffs
on your dragon.
There's no.
I think they're referring to the leader cap. Yeah.
The leader cap one.
Yeah,
leader cap is
that's in the game.
Yeah, that's the only debuff right there. Is basically when you win the previous match, you get nerfed to 90% of your speed, and then your orbs, you get knocked out of 75% of your points. Other than that, there are no buffs that you can get in any of the other modes.
Oh, also, I noticed that you're collecting a whole bunch of the red spheres right now, Panda. Could you explain a little bit what those are about?
Yeah, so the red spheres, they're called orbs. If you look on the bottom right, they're orbs. And in addition to the points that you get from the specific game mode, you also get a percentage of the points that the player that you killed had. So if you kill somebody with like 1,000 points, you get like, I think maybe 200, 300 points. So,
I believe it's 25%. I think it's 25%. And these orbs spawn 10 seconds after death in most modes. In there's Orb Master mode, they spawn 3 seconds after death. And it's also important to note in the last 60 seconds, orbs do not spawn. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, and then there's certain modes where there's no orbs, like Fast Drake mode, Deathmatch mode. Those are all just based on your kills and your amount of points. Friendly mode doesn't have orbs. But yeah, in the modes with orbs, that should be a priority. Whenever you kill someone, you should be trying to wait those 10 seconds around where their orb is and getting that orb. You should be fighting for every orb. And
yeah, I mean, that's the difference between winning and losing is what I found the other day. Like,
yep.
You can from like 10th to 4th. I mean, if you kill someone who's got a lot of points.
I've been able to come in halfway through the game and I just stalk the top 3. And if I'm able to kill the top 3 and steal their orb, I can literally hop into first place before I even get in, 2 minutes into the match.
And you notice that's what Panda's doing right now too. So he's going around and he's killed someone. So he's hovering around where those orbs would show up and making sure that he grabs the orbs as well. And he's kind of killing everybody in the same spot. For some reason, people aren't.
And then you can also use orbs and runes to lure in players. I mean, if you're sitting there as a big dragon hovering around a rune, some noob is going to come try to grab it, and you can grab the kill and the rune at the same time.
Yeah, Panda won this round.
I think
Panda may have won this round. So we're kind of coming to the point where I know that you guys mentioned that you have a little giveaway that you guys want to do as well. So who would like to talk about that?
Yeah, we have 3 rune words to give away. I believe it was 3 rare lore keepers, right, Maev?
Yeah, Benzi is basically in the English chat. So Benzi, fire away. What will we be giving out today?
Yeah, if you can put it in the English voice chat, Benzi, that would be great.
Yeah, Maev, relay it here because I'm in the middle of the game and can't check the Discord.
Sure.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it as well right now, which is fine.
Yep.
I'm trying to make sure that everybody who's in. So if you are in one of the Twitch channels, you are not in the YGG English, please make sure that you say something to us so that I can get you in. Libtician, I have you. It looks like,
according to Benzi, it depends on the interest of the crowd. So what we have right now is 3 lore keepers. If there's more interest, then we could give away more.
And these rare
there's
lore
always
keepers,
interest. I mean, let's be real.
Okay, so these rare lore keepers, the last few I've seen sell on the marketplace sold for 0.176 BNB. There's about 3 of them that sold for that price. I'm not sure how much that is right now. I think it's like, what, 50, 60 bucks?
XX Chroma, I have you.
And by the way,
here's the only deal, guys. If you have already won one of the prizes for this evening, I promise you, you have gotten a very good prize. So you cannot win 2 prizes. The exception is up to no ACL in regards to the 5 cars if he wants to open that up, because that is his and Gohan's thing. But
Ekahara killed no ACLs. I just saw it on the thing.
No ACL has already won a very nice prize tonight, and we all know that he wins everything. So not no ACL, I'm sorry, AC. AC has won a very nice prize tonight.
Oh, by the way, I would just like to remind you guys that lore keeper, it might look like it's a so-so item, but lore keeper is already retired. In our lore keeper is considered as the strongest rune bird in rune, because it allows you to get world stone shards. So world stone shards are basically the items, or it's the items that is used in upgrading or transmuting rune words to become for them to become more powerful. So it allows you to upgrade your rune words or add an additional attributes to your rune words. And lore keepers, I mean, world stone shards are only dropped like 1 per raid. So that is like in 2 to 3 weeks. So if you have a lore keeper with you right now, and once we implemented world stone shards, you would get 15 of those world stone shards.
Yeah, that's incredible. Mr. Spastio7, I've got you. By the way, guys, you have to have the game to get a prize.
Yes.
You have to.
Well,
have
I mean, even if you don't have a character, you can actually take these rune words and sell them on the marketplace. So the rune words themselves, I would definitely recommend holding on to them though, because like Maev said, they are retired and will increase in value when the platform grows and people want to get their hands on them. But I mean, even if you don't have a character, you're still allowed to use the marketplace. You're still allowed to do all that stuff. So
Yeah, so basically, Lore Keeper started like around $2 to $3 to craft, but basically it was the easiest rune word to craft to a mythic during that time, and mythic Lore Keepers. So basically, it ranges from around one to 1.5 BNB right now.
Before I fly, I have you. So they do need to have a character to be able to win, right?
Yes, they need a character to be able to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
Rune Evolution.
Gaussian NFT, I have you. 2M Pop Tarts, I have you.
Oh, I won again.
If there's anybody that I'm, if there's anybody I'm missing, please make sure that you talk in English voice or Libtician. I've got you. And how many are we giving away tonight, Binzi? How many would you like to give away?
Okay, we have some time right now. I'd like to give a shout out to our resident Snorlax, Lazy Rune. He makes.
10.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
according to Binzi, according to Binzi, we have 10, and on the English chat, you just have to react the YGG logo, and see on how many we would give out.
Whoa.
If you guys want 10 of these, that's a very generous
right there.
Very generous giveaway right now, you guys. So make sure you go over there and hit the YGG.
Hey,
and
it's also important to note that we want to make a dope game. We're not in this to make some pump and dump token. We're not in this for any of those reasons. We actually have passion towards these dark fantasy action RPGs, and using the blockchain, we can really make it so that we own it. We can make our hideouts, do everything and actually own everything. And that's really what we're passionate about. You know, for us, it's more than just, you know, making a quick buck from a crypto game. This is what we want to do here.
Absolutely. We're super excited. I mean, Panda, why don't you go ahead and do your shout out?
Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to shout out our resident Snorlax, Lazy Rune. He makes some very good videos for people that are just getting into the game. He explains almost all of the game modes there. So I think if you're interested in the game modes, he explains the basic concept and basically how to play every single game mode. He was very helpful whenever I started playing the game. So yeah, this is a good place for you guys to start.
And then also all the mods and everybody is really helpful in the Discord and the Telegram. So I mean, if you really want to learn, everyone's willing to teach, everyone's willing to take their time and share their knowledge.
Nice.
So Panda, if you can, in our private chat, if you can give us a link to his YouTube channel, we would love to throw this out there.
Sure, no problem.
No, you do not have to join the Discord, although you can go to the YGG Discord. May, why don't you go ahead and throw that up? We're getting everybody. Here's the rule for the giveaway. The rule is you have to own Rune. That's the biggest giveaway. We're making sure that that's the biggest thing. And if you want to join the YGG Discord, we're throwing that through right now. If you want to join the Rune Discord as well, please, guys, make sure Blackbeard, please put that into the chat as well so that people can get that. And the one thing I'm sending to the entire channel right now as well is the shout out that Panda just gave for one of their content creators that is absolutely incredible. That will give you all the information you need. I know Blackbeard also has he also has a channel as well. Let's go ahead and get Blackbeard's channel on there, which is great.
Yeah, Lazy goes a lot more over Evo, so if you're looking for Evo gameplay, he's the guy to watch. I haven't really done many videos on that yet.
Which is awesome. So
yeah.
Okay, so Maev, how many total am I giving away here?
Yeah, so we're giving out 10, Binzi.
10? Is it 10?
Are you willing to give out more?
10 is very generous.
That's
10 is
10,
very generous.
10 rare rune words.
Please look right now, you guys.
Amazing.
Please look right now. If you do not see your name, please make sure that you tell us so that you can get yourself.
Dragon, actually, they're talking about using the giveaway bot in Discord. I was looking at the English text chat.
Yeah, Corp City seems like he gave the okay, so let him just confirm with what they want to do there.
So head on over to the English chat if Corp City is going to do that, and then we will be able to get your 10.
Join that Discord, everyone. If you're not already there, join the Discord.
Yep, join the Discord. We've sent all those links, so and we'll let Corp City go ahead and take care of that. So, guys, let's give a huge shout out to Rune right now. Super nice of you guys to be doing stuff like this. I know that they have really partnered with GameHunters this week and have done a ton of stuff in regards to social media, and we're super thankful for that as well. This has been an absolutely incredible stream. Panda, hopefully, you guys can continue to come join us and have a good time in the GameHunters stream as well. Yeah, play other games with us as well. Okay,
we
so
play
that's
every
the
single
question I've
Sunday,
got.
so any of you guys
Yeah,
are
every single
definitely
Sunday.
invited to come back and play any of the other games too.
Yeah, we play a lot of games here. We're gonna make a push for Thetan Arena next. We're gonna make a push for Thetan Arena next week, and because we know we've got to get through that before the open beta is over. And I know YGG has done some stuff with Thetan Arena as well, so we're pretty excited about that. Fallen, can you just confirm before I close this wheel down that it's going to happen through Corp City?
It's running.
Yep.
It's running
It's-
right there in the
it's,
English voice chat. Everybody react to that emoji.
React.
React.
Everybody react to the emoji.
I'm gonna give
I'm gonna
everybody a
join.
chance and not react. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I should walk that back then.
Gonna try my luck.
Yeah, we may need to pin it, Corp City. So, while we're going through the giveaway, though, let's talk about what everybody else has been playing. Icarda, do you play anything else besides RUNE? What are you looking at right now?
So, gosh, honestly, my professional life is kind of like keeping me away from any form of gaming right now. But a bit ago, I played through Wizard of Legend as kind of inspiration for Infinite, and searching for games that we could kind of, use as like inspiration. 2D brawlers and stuff like that, because
That's cool.
it's there's a lot of good inspiration out there. There's a lot of games who do a great job of the genre.
Yeah, we won.
How did we all win?
It's like the whole entire stream just won.
It's rigged.
How did that happen?
You guys rigged it. You're like, we want those lore keepers for ourselves.
Oh my gosh.
I knew you guys were some pirates.
Well, we did learn how to be pirates from the best.
We do have an option to reroll if the overall sentiment. is
Try
we'd love to give it
re-rolling
back.
again.
Yeah,
I mean, if
we can
one or
re-roll.
two of us wins,
Yeah,
that's
I
one
think-
thing. But
I think we should give more to the community and less to
yeah,
ourselves.
give it to the community.
I agree.
Yeah, Giyu, can you send out a reroll, please?
That's just like RNG. Like, wow. Everybody's bad luck
That's a 1%er right there.
was
That's a
just,
1%er.
balanced with that.
Guys, let's not react this time, like for all of us.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I won't react.
Blackbeard, what are you really looking forward to right now in regards, besides RUNE, because we all love RUNE? What are some of the ones? I mean, you've been playing a lot of games this week. What are you thinking? Like, what are you playing?
I'm playing all those games you guys turned me on to pretty much. Blancos, Mir 4, League of Kingdoms, Litenight, loving Blancos a lot. That's one of my favorite right now. There's one game I really am looking forward to called Age of Cryptology. The gameplay actually isn't out yet, but they've shown a game that they're trying to be similar to, and I think that's on PlayToEarnNet.net. May was saying. Seems like a pretty fun game. I bought a couple characters and some items, and I'm waiting for adventure mode to come out in that. But I'm just trying to grind all the games right now. You know,
that's great. So there is another giveaway bot that's going right now. So guys, react to it, and I'm not clicking it this time.
Yeah.
So what about the other ones that got in first? Like,
no, we're re-rolling because the entire stream pretty much got it. So
What?
okay, we need to give away
yay!
one.
GG.
Yeah, we have the winners.
All right,
You won again. You won again.
Who?
Even Boku.
I didn't
Boku won again.
react.
We're gonna keep going though. It's
I
fine.
didn't react, no.
Congratulations to the winners. You just won a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
yeah,
Congratulations.
woohoo!
Rune, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get Gohan back in here. Guys, we can't wait to have you on again. We really love your dev team. We love hanging out with you guys, and let's make sure that we show them some love. 100%, guys. It has been
Follow.
It has been a blast. Please make sure that you are following those guys and checking them out on all of their socials. One of the things that we want to do is NoACL has his wheel of fun up, and there are 5 cars still to be given away tonight, which is insane. Yeah, we're giving away the world tonight, guys. Welcome.
The most generous episode.
The most generous episode in the history of Game Hunters.
I'm struggling to keep up with the wheel right now. A lot of late,
Whoa.
Got the wheel of fun going on right now.
Late entrance, yeah. Big
Got the
wheel.
wheel of fun. So, anyway, yeah. Please make sure also, guys, one of the big things that I know Game Hunters really would love right now that we're really trying to get is our YouTube channel, specifically the follows that we need so we can get our own custom URL. If you guys could give us a follow, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Yes,
We're putting that into the channels right now. It would be great if you would follow us on our socials as well. That helps us out quite a bit. And also, let's not forget, to be following YGG's socials. Please make sure that you join in. And because I know there is an AMA that happens every Friday that's talking about new games. We just talked about Cyball. We're going to be talking about, like I said, Thetan Arena later in the week. So really, there's a ton of stuff going on in the YGG Discord as well. But it is time to throw it to NoACL to give away these 5 cars. NoACL, how are you feeling about this?
I'm ready to go. I'm just giving the post one last check, give everybody
one final check,
the final
guys.
Opportunity to get on the wheel right now. We've currently got how many names?
Let's definitely give some shout outs here
entrants.
to NoACL and Gozhan as well. Thank you so much, you guys. These are community members that did some grinding in Rev Racing so that you guys could have 5 cars. And these cars are worth like $25 each. So
correction. It was actually not me. It was actually my eldest son.
Well, shout out to
NoACL.
It was a team effort.
Oldest son.
Yeah, he likes the racing stuff. So I saw it as soon as NoACL dropped me. I was like, I enjoy this type of stuff, but I know my son will probably have more fun than this. So every single day, man, I'm just like doing it. The second day, he's like, "Hey, do I get to race again?" I'm like, "Yes, you do." He's like, "Where's my link?" I'm like, "Just a minute." So it was my son that did it. So some of these cars came from my son doing it, and he's got his own cars now, so he's happy. But
it's absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, that's what we're loving about YGG so much is it's such a huge community, and so many people are willing to give back. You know, there's nothing in it for anybody here. It's just we love our community and we love the dev teams that we get to work with, and that's what YGG is all about. So, no ACL, how are you feeling? Are you there? Are we there?
Yeah, I think we're gonna close it off 12:30. So we've got 35 participants on the wheel.
35 participants
35.
on the Wheel of Wonder.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the 5 free races first, and if you win a free race, I will still leave you on the list for the cars. So we'll do it that way. But if you win a car, then you'll get removed. So
okay,
let's get it. So it gives you double the reward here. So just give me 1 second.
While you're working through that, Matthew the Lightbringer has said, "Are we not getting that precious hint from Binzy's riddle?"
Oh, there's a riddle on the Telegram that Binzy put up that basically Binzy is offering 3 rune tokens, I believe, $600 if you're able to solve it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, definitely join the Telegram and look at the pinned messages, and if you can figure it out, then.
And also, every single Sunday, we have a weekly quiz that we give out 0.1 rune to everybody that wins. I actually managed to win the quiz today, so pretty happy about that. But
and there's there's always random puzzles and random fun, so make sure you join the community and hang out with us.
All right, I think I'm ready to go here, guys.
Let's go.
Bring up the Wheel of Fun.
Ready for that?
5 cars.
Go.
All right, so spin number 1, free race number 1. Here we go.
Free race number 1. Is this for a car or a race?
This is for a free race. Yep.
Free race.
Free race.
We got Nemen.
Congratulations.
Phenomena.
Okay, so I'm not gonna remove you.
It sits
still
in
on
the
there.
it sits in the results, so you
Got you
don't have to
down.
worry.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect, awesome. Okay, race number 2.
It's number 2.
Oh,
Big boss.
Big
Big
Boss is the big winner tonight. Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, number 3. This is like Wheel of Fortune.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
No one.
Pudding 5899. All right. Number 4.
4th race.
Hello? Okay. And dark. 30.
Dark.
Nice. All right, last free race. Number 5.
The 5th free race.
Looks like it's Zebra Blue.
Zebra Blue.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna do the cards now. I'm gonna save the YGG cards for last. Those will be the last.
Okay.
All right, so card number 1. And what I'll do is the order of the winners here. Oh, Mangdags!
Mangdags! Congratulations!
So Mangdags, from the 3 cards that are there, aside from the YGG ones, I'll let you pick which one you want first, and then so on and so on. So let's go, number 2. Ooh, I didn't remove Mangdags, so I'll do
It
that.
should automatically.
Louise.
Louise.
So close.
All right. Let me remove Mangdags because this is. Okay. Number 3.
We're tracking it for you, no ACL.
Sweet. Boring forever.
Boring.
All right.
Finally, girl.
All right. Now the real ones here. The gems.
All right, the 2 YGG cards right now, guys.
Exclusive.
YGG.
Let's go. Cipriani!
Cipriani.
Hey!
Yanni.
And the last one. Let's get it. Who's the lucky winner of the last YGG vehicle? What? What?
No, he already won. You'll run it again if.
Oh no, Evo Ethereum!
Evo Ethereum!
Okay, awesome.
Congratulations
So that's all
to all. That's all of them, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Well done, everyone.
Congrats,
So,
guys.
Well done, everybody. What an amazing
sure,
stream tonight, guys. Thank you so much to
great.
the RUNE guys. Thank you so much to YGG and all of the people who helped us tonight in this. We have had an amazing night. It has been absolutely incredible getting to hang out with amazing devs, amazing community. We've had a blast. Download Thetan Arena if you can get it. We're going to be playing it all week. I know May and Baku's been playing it. I know Vaas has been playing it. Guys, go to rune.game, hang out with them. Keep your eyes open for more Rune Hunter stuff. If you can follow the socials for GameHunters and Yield Guild Games and Rune and No ACLS and all these guys, we would appreciate it. It goes a long ways for all the hard work that goes on. All right. Well, I might have said Rune Hunters, but I said Guild Hunters the other day too. So
make sure you guys are in the
please connect
Discord to get your rewards, eh?
Please make sure that
Dr. Adam
you're
there.
pinging No ACL for your rewards as well. Thank you so much for all that you guys have done tonight. It has been an absolutely incredible stream. Fallen, thank you for joining us tonight. We truly appreciate it. And once again, to the RUNE team, you guys have outdone yourself. Binzi, thank you so much for your generosity tonight. That was absolutely amazing. And we will see you guys next weekend. And we appreciate y'all. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Fun time.
Thanks, guys, for the